Am I forgetting anything? I'm good. Bye, Kuno. Bye. It is cool today. Hey, what's up, guys? I am, it's early. It's like 8 a.m. Get up, rise and grind. Actually, I got a rise and grind tweet. I forgot to do that. So I have meetings all day today. I'm out on the road. My car is still here from being parked last night, which is always a good sign that it's going to be a good day. I figured I'd take you guys along with me on this wonderful ride to all these meetings. Hopefully we'll have some big plays. But first, your boy needs some coffee. Let's get to it. Ooh, the car, I can tell, needs a little bit of warm-up time. Let's turn the blinker off and chill out for a second. Jesus. I'm also going to put my gloves on because, as you can see, it's pretty darn cold. Okay, so today is a follow-up. Today's a follow-up video on yesterday's video. I'm actually going to meet the people today with said opportunity and really hash out the value of it for us. And right now I'm leaning towards no, because I'm not sure that it aligns with what we're doing. However, I definitely want to do all of my homework and make sure that it's the right choice. So I'm going to meet them, we're going to talk about it, and I will walk out of that meeting hopefully with a solid yes or no answer. So that's the purpose of today and why we're out on this field trip. It should be a pretty fun day, regardless. Let's go. All right, halfway there, and I'm realizing that I'm super early for this meeting, like an entire hour early, which is good because I have work to do. So, what I've decided to do is actually stop and go inside Starbucks and get some work done. It's perfect timing. Hey, can I have a venti iced latte?
Skim milk and just no sweetener. And I'll do an egg and cheese breakfast sandwich.
I ordered ice water as well, and they both gave it to me at the counter and at the part where you pick up your coffee. So I got 2 ice waters. All right, let's get to work. Okay, let's go. One thing down, on to the next. I got a lot of work done. Mostly actually all I did was get today's video set up, like all the metadata and like basically schedule it. So that video is ready to go, which you guys have already watched, which is the prequel to this video. Anyway, I gotta get in the car. It's cold. It's like 10 degrees out here. It's really cold. I've got a half hour to get to the place. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Hold on there for a second. Weird. Friggin' weird guy. Okay. It's cold. Start the car. Get going. Next time you see me, I'll be at the place I'm going to. And yeah, I got a half hour to get there. So let's go. Okay, I'm here at the office space, and I'm here a few minutes early. So I actually took a few minutes to go and read some of your guys' YouTube comments on the Faraday Future video. And, you know, I got some criticism, and then I got some compliments, and it was a mixture of the two on that video. And more these days, when that happens, it makes me smile. When everyone tells me something's great, everyone likes it, I mean, it's nice. It's definitely a compliment. But when there's half and half, you know what I mean? When it's mixed and some people do and don't like it, I like that I'm pushing myself and doing something less comfortable for you guys maybe, and definitely less comfortable for me, because I, you know, just like anyone else, like I don't want a viewer to not like my content. But anyway, I wanted to address a couple of the things. So I ended up changing the title because I got feedback about what the title should have been. And I agree. You know, I think that the title could have been better. And so I changed it. If you guys go back now, it says like reacting to the Tesla killer, everything wrong with Faraday Future. So I think that that's a better title. Thank you for the feedback. I know who gave it to me. So thank you for doing that. And then the other one was a really negative criticism. Definitely someone said, I like this content, keep doing this. And then another person said, I don't like this content because you're making fun of this company that's, you know, they're trying to make the product of their dreams. And so I wanted to address that. In no way am I trying to make fun of another company because they're following their dreams. No way. I would never, ever do that. But I do want to bring to light the mistakes that they're making. And their mistakes, the shortcomings in planning, in responsible financing, in transparency with their audience and with their customers and with their shareholders. This company deserves to be criticized, publicly criticized. And if no one's willing to go out and say, hey, look, you did this wrong, then how are other people starting entrepreneurs that are getting started, how are they supposed to know what pitfalls to avoid, right? Like, making this video is hopefully bringing some attention to the fact of how important planning really is, like strong planning where your numbers are rooted in reality. That's something that I think that they have missed completely, which is why they haven't continued their manufacturing facility. So I'm not trying to make fun of them just for the sake of making fun of them. I'm not even trying to make fun of them. I'm trying to criticize their work because it really is bad. It just is bad. So I get that it's uncomfortable to hear that from me. Like, I definitely will always want to be encouraging other business owners. However, I need to decide sometimes that something needs to be said about whatever thing, and it's not all roses. You know what I mean? Like, Anyway, that was my thoughts on that. Thank you guys, no matter what, whether you liked it or didn't like it. Thank you for leaving a comment and telling me how you feel about the video. It really helps me shape maybe some of the content of what I make, but also how do I make it? How do I talk about it in the future so that it comes off the right way, essentially. So anyway, enough about that. I'm going to this meeting right now. It's a pretty chill meeting. Like, I'm not even that like hyped up about it. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it and then move on with the day, move on with Trigger Devils. So I'm more excited for my meeting tomorrow, which I'm meeting with some YouTubers tomorrow, but I don't want to get into that. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. But anyway, today, let's just go get this meeting done. Hopefully in the next video, in the next segment, I will have my answer on what to do. Let's get out of here. I turned it down. I just did it. it was a tough choice. I just got out of an hour and a half long meeting with the leading people for this opportunity, and we talked about a lot of what they have to offer and what Trigger Devils needs, and it's tough. It was really tough. They have a lot to offer, but Trigger Devils at the stage it's at now and the needs that Trigger Devils has, I think what ended up happening was we've filled a lot of those needs, and we have resources for a lot of different things now. And all the things that they had to offer, we kind of already had a resource for that. And then a lot of the things that we still need, I think we're a little bit, they're kind of out of left field. There's not a lot of companies that are like Trigger Devils. So I didn't hear anything that really addressed the things that are still blocks or barriers for us that we're actively trying to break through. It was tough. I think that they sensed it. I think that they knew, and the guys that I just met with are phenomenal entrepreneurs in their own right, and I think we'll probably stay in touch because the work that they do is really good, and I believe in what they're doing. And although I had to turn down this one opportunity, I think we're both looking for longer term relationships anyway. So it might be for the better in the long run to pass on this one, because there might be better opportunities in the future, even with these people or with different people. But either way, it's just the right choice for Trigger Devils. That's basically what it comes down to, and that's my job, is to make good choices for Trigger Devils. But it's still hard. It's hard to say no. It's hard to say no to opportunities that we would have, jumped for joy. A year ago, we would have jumped for joy for an opportunity like this. So I'm gonna just go take a load off. I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm going to relax a little bit, and that's it for this video. So you guys have your answer. We turned it down. That's it. So yeah, it's tough, but I think let's just move on. Let's put the emotions aside and move on with the day. Move on with Trigger Devils, just like I said we were going to. Drop a like on the video out of respect for making tough business decisions, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. That's all I have for you guys today. T. Antonio out.